What is going on, everybody? I am G82 Driven and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I am here bringing you guys the best Chicagoland car meets in my area. So today we have an exciting day. It's going to be a little bit different. We're actually not going to a car meet, but we're going to be putting some cool modifications on the BMW M4. Right now it is currently like 6:30 in the morning, so I'm on my way over to my parents' house to where we can go ahead and work in their garage and get all these parts added. Now, I'm not going to show you all the parts that are going to be going on the car currently, but it's mostly aesthetic things that I've ordered over the last couple of weeks now that I finally have the time to go ahead and do this. But I'm excited to put these on the car. I'm excited for you guys to see what these will look like on the car as well. If you guys have been following my channel, you know that I have been posting about all the modifications on the BMW, but mainly I just have a lot of carbon, some engine dress-up kits, upgraded intakes, exhaust tips, carbon mirrors, kind of all the aesthetic things. But under that engine, I do have that single mid-pipe and the catless downpipes that run back to the stock muffler as well. So it makes this car sound really loud and really burbly when I put it in those M1, M2 modes. Before I forget, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you love watching car meets, if you love watching car modifications, I'm here to bring you guys the best Chicagoland car meets and keep you guys updated on everything that I'm doing to the M4 as well. But we are currently at 349 subscribers, guys. I am trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. That'd be a huge goal for me to hit. I really appreciate all the support everyone has given me up to this point, and everyone's going to be giving me going forward. But the more you guys subscribe to my channel, the more videos I put out, the more modifications and places that I can go to show you guys all the cool cars that we see on a daily basis. This car just sounds incredible on that cold start, man. How high pitched it starts, then it kind of dials down. But we are going to be on our way over there right now, so I will see you guys in the next clip, which will be at my parents' house. Alright, so we're currently on our way, but quick side note, if you guys have watched a few of my last videos, I've also stated how I'm on the hunt to find an SVJ, and the craziest thing happened actually yesterday. I was at Cane's with my fiance at 9:30 at night, and I hear a screaming V12 coming down the road, thinking that maybe it's a Ferrari 812 or maybe an F12, but out of the corner of my eye, I see the low silhouette of a car that it is, and I'm like, it can't be. It was actually an SVJ, of course, not at a car meet, but just cruising down the road alongside another Aventador and a Revelto, all cruising just for a night drive, which I thought was pretty sick. And that car, all those cars really just sounded absolutely amazing. Like, if I have an opportunity to get a supercar later in life, it is the SVJ. My all-time favorite Lamborghini, last naturally aspirated V12, and just sounds absolutely insane. Alright guys, so we are just pulling up into my parents' house. We're finally here, so we're going to get the M4 backed into the garage and start getting it prepped, and then that's when I will show you guys what we're putting on the car for the day. Alright guys, so we got the M4 into the garage. I just had to move around these cars in my parents' house, but the M4 is all in the garage, so let's see what we get to put on the car today. Alright, to start these off, these are the wheel liner kind of grates for clearance. They're going to help with the rubbing within the wheel well, so I can put my spacers back on the front of the car. These are pretty inexpensive parts if you're looking to put spacers on your BMW, but this is going to make my car stance look a little bit better, because right now you see that it's not perfectly aligned, but it's looking pretty aligned in the back because we have the spacers on the back currently. Next piece is actually going to be a tow hook strap for the rear, which is going to go right in here, but we got to get that little slot kind of opened up for it to fit. I think this is just going to be a nice little subtle touch to the rear end of the car. Then lastly, this is a carbon fiber cover for the shifter knob. So this is going to be real subtle for the interior of the vehicle. It's going to make that center area look a little bit nicer and more matched with the rest of the carbon on the car. Now all these parts are pretty easy to install, so hopefully it's a seamless process, but stay tuned for see how everything looks and follow along for the process because I am super excited to get all these things added to the BMW. Alright, so currently we got this one off. This is what it looks like. This is what the inside of the wheel well looks like. So we're going to get this one installed. Alright, so while my dad is sanding down the fender, I went ahead and cleaned up the brake caliper and things of that nature inside the wheel well, but it's looking really nice. Alright guys, so we're working on the second one right now, but I'm going down. Oh, it's dark down here. Going down, let me get some light, but just grabbing the front spacers so we can go ahead and get those set on the car, so I can run and get those spacers back on and get that fitment looking real nice. So these are currently what the spacer is, 3/4 inch 5x112, same ones that are on the back, heavy duty spacers. Highly recommend these, other than those thin metal ones. They just stay on the car a lot better, but these are going to make this look really good. Alright, so we have the new fender clearance things in. We're going to go install the fenders back into the wheel well, but we're going to take a run to the auto parts store, and I'm missing a few of the bolts that actually put the fender liner onto the car, so we're going to see if we can find those bolts so we got everything properly secured and ready to go. So stay tuned, and then we will be back for the other upgrades. Alright, so we are back from the store, got what we need, time to go put the fenders in, get this thing all lined up, and then on to the next upgrade. Alright, so we finally have the clearance fenders in. Here's what the fitment now looks like. Way more flush to the fender, right in line, and just getting up in there, you have that more clearance. You can barely see it, but it gets rid of those little cuts to get everything going. But next is now the tow hook, which I'm excited to put on. That'll be really quick. And then the carbon fiber shifter cover as well. Alright, so this is what the tow hook looks like. It's got the BMW stripes just like my seat belts, so that'll be a nice little touch. But it's just going to go right on the back, so we're going to go ahead and get this installed.
What, do we have to cut a hole in that?
No. Yeah, like right here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because this, it goes through. Watch.
What?
It's hard to tighten. Because it's like, fucking wants to thread in, but then it gets stuck. right, as you see now, the Toka's on. It looks solid, it looks good. We had to do a little modification to the clip, but we should be good. Now the carbon shifter plate. All right, guys, the carbon shifter is in, and it makes a huge difference where the gear selector is. I'm actually really excited how this one looks, and literally was the cheapest part out of all three that we put on today. But that wraps up today's video on putting everything on the M4. Let me know what modification you want to see next. I do have a couple other things planned further down the road for this car, but if you name one of those, it's probably something I'm going to want to do too. But I'd still love to hear what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. As I said, I'm bringing you guys the best Chi-Town exotic car meets there are in the area, and bringing you more exciting things for the M4. See ya. Peace.
Yeah, let's get it, let's go. Yeah, yeah.